Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jaime Cobham. I am a policy associate with Undaunted K-12. I want to thank the chairs of the committee for hosting this hearing, as well as the staff for every member of the committee for helping make it possible. With almost 20 years of service and over $16 billion of taxpayer money invested, the MSBA has established its track record. We now have a good sense of what the enabling legislation and the programs and guidelines developed at the MSBA have been able to deliver. We have some spectacular school buildings, and we have a lot of devastating inequity. Just last week, CBS News highlighted Massachusetts as a state with extraordinarily high levels of inequity in its school buildings. In talking with leaders in gateway cities, it's clear that the system is not meeting the needs of those who most need state support, and it's getting worse. It's time we take stock of where we've been and where we want to go next. The conditions under which the MSBA now operates are significantly changed from decades earlier. For example, the 2021 Act creating a next-generation roadmap for Massachusetts climate policy has substantial implications for our school buildings. With 186 million square feet of building space, our schools are the largest public sector contributor to greenhouse gas emissions from buildings. Moreover, school buildings and the students they serve face dramatic new challenges in the form of global pandemics, extreme heat, air polluted by wildfire smoke, and rising and volatile costs for the fossil fuels our schools currently burn to keep themselves warm. A special commission would help us ensure that our investments in school buildings are responsive to the challenges facing school leaders and communities today and for the foreseeable horizon. It's urgent that we do this now, as the job is only going to get harder going forward. Climate change is accelerating the inequities we already see in our school buildings. Those hot classrooms that I spoke about earlier are already responsible for 5% of the gap in standardized test scores between Black and brown students and their white counterparts. Now is also the time to stand up this commission because we have new opportunities. The Inflation Reduction Act offers unlimited federal funding for certain school facilities improvements over the next decade. The MSBA has an important role to play in helping us make the most of this opportunity. Looking back on decades of experience will allow the new leadership at the MSBA to build on their successes and learn where they can reform policies to better meet the needs of all school districts in a broad participatory process. Thank you for the opportunity to record my support for the Special Commission to study the MSBA. It is absolutely urgent that we vote this bill out of committee, and I thank you for the time.